191st day of week 28, and basically just spent working on the second video, like the video that I've been working on for like the past couple days, and spent like a good portion trying to, what's the word, not necessarily troubleshoot, but figure out, like messing around with like masks and trying to think of like a different way of doing this, but I ended up just sort of using like a single mat, like with multiple points. I was trying to do sort of like overlapping, like overlapping mats or different sort of things, trying to get, I guess, cute in order to try to keep like a perfect like interlocking, like perfect right angle type of things. But I was just not having real success in figuring out like how to, or if there's any way to actually do sort of like overlapping, like additive mats on a layer or different like an image thing, and also like the things moving along and all that stuff. It was getting annoying and obnoxious, and I just ended up defaulting to a more basic, just like a single mat with multiple points, with more than just 4 points. So that's just basically what I did, and I haven't started putting together the editing of the video for week 27, but that's what I'm going to spend all my day tomorrow doing, being off, and that's what's going to happen. So until then. Day 192, I'm just in the process of exporting week 27's video. I kind of like, I spent a little bit more time, I spent on the intro for this one, I got a little bit more involved, so not particularly, I guess, advanced, but a little bit more involved than like the previous ones, and I kind of like how it worked, learning, like looking up a few things and doing a few things for it. So just gonna go, like, exporting and just gonna go to bed. I have an idea for a thumbnail, but I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. The video on the secondary channel still looks as though it's continuing its increased viewership, its growth. I just don't know, because it's like, it's very clearly people are searching for it. Like it's coming up in like how people are finding it. It's like it's through search, so more people just seem to be searching for it. Now, does that mean like whenever this period of time of people searching for this particular thing ends, I'm going to stop growth before it possibly has a chance to get in recommended? Because it doesn't look like it's getting discovered through recommended videos yet. It's just through people actually searching for the terms and finding it through YouTube search. I don't know. Just find it weird why people are particularly searching for that thing right now. But like, whatever. If oh, and I also kind of have like another idea for a really short video that I could probably get done in an afternoon. I might get that done before I get the other video thing that I've been working on, just because, why not? So yeah, that's it for tonight, and it's tomorrow. Day 193. I was going to take a photo to do the thumbnail for the video week 27, and I just gonna let the time go away, and I was gonna like do a particular thing, but like now it's like it's too late. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the photo before I go to work tomorrow. I have to take this off and stuff like that. I just took too long getting the thing and stuff to be set up, and I have to do that tomorrow. Nothing else other than that. Like, I didn't really do anything. To be productive today. Till tomorrow and getting actual stuff done. Day 194. Before going to work, I took the photo for the thumbnail. Then after coming home from work, I spent basically the entire afternoon just working on editing the photo and uploaded the thumbnail and all that. And that's basically all I did, other than playing a number of sealed call time events and not doing that well in that. So yeah, that was it for today. I'm gonna go to bed now and gonna continue working. And starting tomorrow, I'm gonna go back to working on editing that other video for my second channel. And also, it looks like that one video that I mentioned looked like it was starting to gain some traction, get a little bit more views. It looks like it might be starting to peter off now. It's starting to level off. So that's unfortunate. But again, maybe that's too early to say, because, like, you know, peaks and valleys and stuff like that. The trend may still go upward, but it probably really wouldn't know then if that's the case for like maybe another week or two to see what the actual trend of that video is. That's it for tonight. So till tomorrow, day 195, and my video is almost done. There's just like one little thing, one little tiny little detail I want to add at the end, and then I'll be ready to be uploaded. And I'm actually quite proud of this one. I kind of like how it came out. Sure, it's not 100% perfect, but I definitely learned a lot doing, at least I would think. I think I learned a lot doing, creating this video. So we'll just see if it helps boost the others. It's interesting that my secondary channel, I'm putting more effort into the, I don't know, it's just weird that this is what's happening, this is what's coming up, because these are the things that I'm actually having more of an idea to do in terms of my video. Or it's really not even necessarily more ideas, it's just like finishing like projects and ideas that I had a couple of years ago. So whatever. I'm somewhat proud of it. So that's it, and tomorrow I'm finishing this video, and maybe I'll upload it tomorrow or Sunday or whatever. I don't know. It's going up soon. Day 196, and I finished the video and I uploaded it. I didn't make a special thumbnail for it, although I'm thinking I probably should, but I didn't feel like it immediately needed to have the special thumbnail, just maybe see how it does. So far, the studio is registering that it has gotten 2 views already, but I don't know if it's counting views that I watched, because I think I watched it through the YouTube studio. I made sure I didn't watch it itself, so I don't think those views were from me, but I don't know for certain. In terms of the other video, and generally on that channel, what I've been noticing, I think, is that every week it seems as though the number of impressions, and to a certain extent also following that, the views tends to increase a bit like during the weekend or around the weekend. So from like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the Monday dropping, it's like it kind of shows like a hump a little bit. It's probably I don't know, I might be just reading into it a little bit too much, so I don't know how much of that is actually, because it seems like the valley is kind of also, it doesn't seem to really be, it looks like it could be too well within the margin of error to really be, but it looks, at least it's more noticeable in the impressions. In the impressions, it looks like there's a very noticeable sort of like wave pattern happening with the videos, and they tend to crest around the weekends. So I don't know if that really means anything, but it's an interesting observation, at least I think so. So anyway, I stayed up way too much playing with the call time cards in Magic Arena. I've been having some fun with some of the new decks that I've built, although it's kind of been annoying because there was a game that I played against a Yorion deck, and I was doing this new sort of green-white warrior deck, and it was just dragged on so long, and I got him so close to like under 10 health, like 7, 8 life, and he eventually just ended up wiping the board, and then resolving another Elspeth Conquers Death. And at that point I figured, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna lose this one. And I think we playing the game for like over an hour, so it's really frustrating when it just, because like you get so close to seeming like possibly winning, and then it ends up just playing out just like somebody else would have just expected it to play. It's like, oh, it's the Yorion deck. Yorion deck's going to win. And it didn't look like they were running Ugin, just Yorion, Elspeth Conquer Deaths, Skyclave, Apparitions, blinking with the Charming Prince and Glass Casket shit. I had a Vivian. I was creating tokens every turn, and we were just, and then I think the Nikki, there was a couple times where I thought like maybe I should have attacked his Nikki, because it was allowing him to attack, like make something unblockable, attack and bounce it to his hand and then play it again. I don't know if he ever created more shards, but he also managed to destroy like a couple of my tap creatures. But I was just desperately trying to get. There was a time where it looked like after he cleared the board, I had the Foretell one that creates angels, and I just figured like he had like 3 or 4 like cards left in his hand, and like I had 10 mana. I could create 8, but like I figured he's probably going to have the counterspell. I mean, it looked like he had only cast 1 counter. I thought he cast more counterspells, but it looked like he only cast like 1. I checked his graveyard, his exile. It looked like he had only cast 1, and I figured he hadn't cast any other ones. There are plenty of opportunities where he probably could have cast it, and just nope, because of all the shards and I guess all the stuff that he was able to draw. Like, I tried to guess that he was at 10 life. I could have created 4 angels, Hopefully that would have been enough, but nope, of course. He had the saw it coming counterspell. What are you gonna fucking do? Anyway, that's it for tonight. Day 197 and the last day of week 28, I believe. I just quickly decided to create like a custom thumbnail for the most recent video that I just completed, just to see if it helps at all. Still don't know whether the other video that I had that seemed to be getting traction is going to continue to gain like increasing views. I mean, it's shown that it's actually showing up in it already showed up in a recommended of one of the inspired video, like the videos it was inspired by, and then it says like there was another one. Although the second time that it got recommended, the person only watched like 40 seconds of it. It's like only about 20% of the whole thing, so that's not that good. If someone being recommended from that video doesn't watch more than 50% of it, that's could end up again. Like I have no idea in terms of like the numbers, like how big, what the volume is gonna be. Like is it like one single video? Is one single person viewing it going to have that drastic of an impact on whether it gets recommended or further impressions or anything like that? Don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go to bed. It's too late. Spent some time trying to get the last two floors of the Puzzle and Dragons January challenge dungeons done, but I couldn't do it. I managed to do the experience of 50 lifetimes, but whatever. That's it. I spent too much time talking. Here's the end of the week, and here's to hopefully getting more and coming up with a new project, or maybe continuing on the Game Grumps animated thing. Anyway, yeah, that's it for today.